Oh, I can see something.
There it is. There, it's an otter.
Hello guys, join us as we continue our Scotland trip as we witness some stunning landscape and wildlife at Port Nan Gael campsite. So it was a stunning morning when we left Pennygowan campsite to travel across Mull. Pennygowan's on the east coast of the Isle of Mull. We had to travel down south towards Craignure, through Craignure, and then bearing west across the island through the magnificent scenery of Glenmore, eventually down to Loch Scridain and our wonderful campsite at Pennygowan.
You get down the bottom, it's a brilliant bay. I'm sure. Look, you just over there, look. Oh my God.
Yeah. It looks like a small village there.
In a motorhome, single-track roads can be a pretty difficult challenge, especially across passes like Glenmore. You do have to be pretty careful on some of the steep hairpin bends. It was just about this point that we passed 3 or 4 cars parked and a lot of people with binoculars and scopes and cameras. They were watching a golden eagle nest. We couldn't park, there was no space, but an amazing experience, and we saw a golden eagle hunting across the glen. Eventually, we summited the pass and we could see the sea loch, Loch Scridain, stretching out in front of us. We were nearly there. Hello guys, welcome to Port Nan Gael campsite on the Isle of Mull. This is Loch Scridain. Just filmed a white-tailed sea eagle being mobbed by a couple of ravens, which look tiny compared to it. A couple of people driving. We've got the main road here from Craignure to Fort, and here's the campsite we're on. There's Florrie. Facilities block up the back, and there is the campsite. So I can imagine we'll be able to look out, and I can do a little, perhaps a walk along here, and I bet you'll find otters along this coastline. It's really perfect for otters. This bit's a bit busy, obviously, because there's quite a lot of people around, people on the beach down there, but I suspect half a mile or so down the road, there's no one around. Stunning little bay at the end of Loch Scridain. I think it's Loch Beg, which is a bit further around, which I'll go to tomorrow. There's Ben Moore. The facilities on the campsite are absolutely spotless.
Everything on the campsite, booking and everything is done online. We found it really easy to book a pitch, and if you just turn up, you can actually scan your QR code and book in online then.
There's the campsite, guys. There's Loch Scridain. There's Susie. And here is the, what's it called? Port Nan Gael pub, or Penny Gael. Penny Gael Inn. The Penny Gael Inn, I think it is. We're going to go in for something to eat.
So the Penny Gael Inn is a really great little pub with fantastic vibe. We had a wonderful meal. We ended up sitting next to the window to get the views across the loch.
So here we come. Cheers.
It's a great little inn, lovely food and a fantastic atmosphere. Well worth a visit, guys. Next morning I was up early. It was absolutely still. I really thought I had a good chance of seeing some wildlife.
Good morning, guys. It's a Sunday morning. It's 7 o'clock. We're on Loch Scridain today. There isn't one breath of wind, which possibly means it's going to be much easier to see wildlife in the water, like otters and seals and seabirds. I'm going to go and ensconce myself near some rocks about a mile away from the campsite. We'll see what we can see. I've just seen a seal, but he died before I got a chance to film him. He's out there, but you can see it. This is not a freshwater loch. This is the sea. Have you ever seen the sea so calm? Amazing. See you in a bit, guys. Hello, guys. So it's not a seal. It's a dog otter. And he's been very elusive, but he can't hide forever because obviously it's so calm out there. I'd love to get it on here, but yeah, we'll see. On the loch, and there he is. I can see him. I don't know if I can get him on this film, but. Get the camera on him. So, I'm supposed to hold it. Yeah, that's it. So it's very frustrating that I can watch this guy fishing out there. You can see him quite clearly with the naked eye, but the cameras, I've got two cameras, a Nikon and a Canon, and because the light is so sort of diffused, I've got a bit of film where I'll put up in a bit, but just can't get any decent photographs at all. Anyway, he's a long way away. I mean, he may even be sort of probably 500 yards away. So even then, it's going to be difficult to get any sort of decent film or footage. But yeah, this is just magical, really. Magical. Oh, bugger. There he is. Right, get the video on this. No, it's just gone down. Come on, expensive camera, focus. Right. Take this lens off and sort it out. Really annoying. What an experience, guys. What an experience. Just to say, guys, this is a really long lens. It's about, I'm probably at about 900 millimeters, which is the furthest you're going to get a decent photograph and film. But it's going okay. It's a long way off, and the light is getting better, so the camera is able to now focus a bit better. So yeah, cool. The midges have just started, This is probably the first 2 or 3 days that the midge will be about. Scottish Air Force, Dave Bennetson. So the hood's gone up. Love the way sometimes they just sit on the water. They lay there just looking at the scenery and checking what's around. Okay, there he is, guys. There he is. Swimming really slowly. That's him. Okay, it's all gone quiet over there now. So this is the old Gael Hotel and Gael stores, which was definitely open in 2021, but it's definitely not open now. We're going to want, hopefully get a bit of a few provisions around, but nothing obviously doing. But if we turn round, this is Loch Beg, and from the Gael stores, one day they saw 16 sea eagles on a rock. Now I'm just going to hang around and see if I can see one sea eagle, let alone 16. Yeah, so here's my second stopping point. I'll probably sit here for a good hour, I reckon. As I say, this is the meeting point for sea eagles. Although, because it's a Sunday, maybe they never lie in, I don't know. I'm going to get the binoculars out and I'm going to scan round and see if I can see anything. I'm next to a beautiful little stream, the main river down through Glenmore joins Loch Beg over there. When we came down yesterday, down the pass, there is a pull-off and there's like probably 6 or 7 people watching a golden eagle nest. If I was in the car, I'd probably drive up there and park up and get some photographs, but we're in the motorhome, we're going to leave the motorhome where it is. But yeah, it's wonderful. I can see a car over the far side moving rather slowly, so maybe they've seen something. So I'm going to shut up and see what I can find. Yeah, pretty spectacular, you guys. We did see a golden eagle coming across the pass yesterday, hunting. Like I said, there is a viewing point, so it's lovely to see that. First golden eagle I've ever seen. Tried to get photographs through the cab window as we were moving, or Sue did, but couldn't do it. And then yesterday, completely failed to get a sea eagle being mobbed by ravens by the look of it, or crows. So hoping to still see them in the next few days, but we'll see. These guys just flew over. I think they're common gulls. They have a really strange call. Don't see them anywhere where we live. It's like a whistle of a call, but you sort of think, oh, is that an eagle? But no, it's these guys. Get your eyes peeled, guys. Like you've seen, guys, this is one of the things you find on Mull. Anybody that stops, everybody stops. You can see in the foreground there is a Canada goose, and I think a grey lag goose. So it's a bit like being at home, because we get Canada geese and grey lag geese at home. But here, unlike at home, they're probably on the menu for sea eagles. This is probably a lovely spot for lunch for a sea eagle. A nice goose or two. Anyway, let's see if we can find some. What I love about this place is that you can see wildlife wherever you go. You see all these cars and vans all flying past, not stopping to, you know, look and literally this is what, 20 yards, 30 yards off the road. Just fantastic. So just notice that the houses down here, a bit like when we were up in Lochimber last year, they've all got deer fences around their gardens to stop these guys ruining their crops. Yeah, I'm here. Can you see me? Hello, Mr. Young Stag. Saw you from a distance, mate. Oh, there's a few of you. Hi guys, so not a bad morning, eh? About 3 hours out sitting, watching the world go by. But yeah, not too bad. Just love watching these guys fishing. Hi guys, so we're just right next to the campsite, literally walked out, come this way today, and here's Susie. Hello Sue.
Hello.
And this is a bridge, beautiful bridge, look, going down, and the sea is underneath there, going into the sea. And we're just wandering up to see if we can see these waterfalls, which look pretty good. What a gorgeous, gorgeous little dell this is. Look at this, fantastic. So here's the old school. I assume it's the old school. Looks like it's a private dwelling now. And I'll see the old community hall. How lovely.
So me and Sue went out again to search for otters. And then, after a couple of hours of sitting and waiting, and apologies in advance for the bad language.
You make it up.
I promise you. We'll work our way back there, and I'll have a look, because I tell you what, it might have been just a bird, but it went up. It wasn't big.
Oh, I can see something.
There it is. There, it's an otter.
There's two of them.
Two of them. 2 otters.
Have you got it?
Yep, got it. 2 otters. Wonderful, bloody wonderful.
You've got them on the film?
Yep, got them on film.
So it's probably a mother and a baby.
Yeah, mother and cub. Absolutely brilliant.
So there you are.
Just so glad we got to see this. It really made the trip down to Port Nan Gael so worthwhile. Absolutely wonderful. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was absolutely brilliant to film these. If you liked it, please give us a like and give us a comment and subscribe. It's totally free. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.